Hi, Pisces. Let's see what the universe is wanting to tell you. My readings are timeless. When you find them is when you're meant to hear the messages. So take what resonates and leave the rest. And if the reading does not resonate at all, don't try to make it fit. And this reading is for the Pisces collective. So Sun, Moon, Ascendant, and Cusp viewers, but also cross watchers are welcome. Spirit, what is coming in for Pisces? What does Pisces need to know? Okay, one just came out. We have the Thief. Thief. Someone could have, could be taking from you here with the thief. Your time, your energy, your resources. The thief can talk about someone who is a taker too. Someone that you give to, but they don't give back equal. Thief can also just talk, it doesn't have to be an actual person doing this. It could be a loss of something. What else, Spirit? Also, Pisces, just to let you know that I do not do personal readings at this time. If anyone contacts you and offers you a personal reading, just know that it's not me. It would be a scammer, not me. Okay, we have sudden wealth. Nice. Sudden wealth can talk about large lump sums of money, like winning the lottery, an inheritance, getting your taxes, that sort of thing. But it doesn't have to be talking about money at all. It can talk about anything that comes in suddenly and adds value to your life. What else, Spirit? What else for Pisces? There may be a need to be careful here. You're getting the sudden wealth, and look at that, the false person. So you're getting the sudden wealth, and on each side we have thief and false person. So there may be a really need here to take care. False person, someone lying, someone not showing you who they are, someone hiding something, withholding any information. They're being false. This could be you. It could be someone else as well, though. You could be not, keeping a secret, hiding something. On the bottom of the deck, though, we have occupation. Occupation is work that we want to do. It's work that we enjoy. We do it out of love, or we do because we enjoy doing it. You could own your own business. You could do something on the side even that you really love doing. It can talk about working on relationships as well. So working on a family, working on a home, working on a marriage or commitment, or a relationship. Occupation, though, if it is talking about work, it's work that we want to do, not that we have to do it. We would do it even if we didn't get paid. Okay, let's clarify. So you could just have a job that you really enjoy. You could be focused on that. But we're going to clarify the cards. We're going to see what's going on. But occupation, whatever this is with occupation, it could be something that you're working on. It is important to this reading in some way. Spirit, show me thief. Why is thief here? With thief on one side and false person on the other side of the sudden wealth card, it does make me think that there's a need for you to really be careful here. You could potentially be getting some kind of, wealth, money, material abundance or something. And there could be someone you're going to have to be careful of. Spirit, show me thief. The Empress. Taurus, Libra energy with the Empress. And the World. Wow. Queen of Swords. Underneath of the World. So I do feel like here with the Empress, I feel like this is your energy. Disregard gender. There is no gender in tarot. I feel like there's something about you that's growing. You could be a parent. Like I said, disregard gender. She's the mother of the tarot deck. But disregard gender, we all have masculine and feminine energy within us. But the World is the most auspicious card in the tarot deck. And I just feel like that you have been closing out cycles in your life, and starting new cycles, and things are growing. The Empress is someone who's very abundant. She doesn't just birth children, she also births new ideas, and everything she touches grows. She's very, very abundant. And I feel like this is success. You're getting some kind of success, and things are going to start growing here for you. And I do not feel like this Queen of Swords is your energy. I definitely feel like this is someone else in your energy. And I feel like this is someone in the reverse. The Queen of Swords in the upright. She's not, lovey-dovey. She uses logic over emotion. But she is someone who's very honest. But I feel like this is a Queen of Swords in the reverse. This one who is someone who will lie. say anything to do what they want, or to get their way, or to, they will manipulate, they will lie, they will do anything. Spirit, show me the Empress. Why is the Empress here? It could be an ex you're dealing with, because when the Queen of Swords comes out, it's often an ex energy, but it doesn't have to be. Show me the Empress, Spirit. Why is she here? Show me the Empress. Strength. Leo energy with strength. There's that Queen of Swords. I want to dig just a little deeper under the Queen of Swords. Devil. Yeah. You're dealing with someone who, the devil here, Capricorn energy, this is someone that could have addictions: alcohol, drugs, sex, gambling. I feel like you've dealt with this person before. It doesn't have to be an ex, but it's not someone I feel like who's new that's coming in towards you here. This is someone in your energy, or was a past person in your energy, or something to that effect. Because I definitely feel like with strength, it's difficult. Dealing with this person is difficult, because I feel like you already know that this person cannot be trusted. They could have addictions, but there is something very toxic about them. Spirit, show me strength. Why is strength here? Show me strength. The King of Pentacles. Masculine earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. And the Two of Wands. I want to dig just a little bit deeper there in an Emperor. Look at that. You've got the Empress and the Emperor. For some of you, this definitely could have been someone that you were in a relationship with in the past. I do not feel like this person is coming out as an Emperor, though. I do feel like you're coming out in both your masculine, feminine energy here of the Empress and the Emperor. Someone very balanced. You're going to have to make a decision here. King of Pentacles, but we see that this is the feminine King of Pentacles, and you're coming out in both your feminine and your masculine energy. This could be a child even. It's very possible with the Empress, the Emperor, and the King of Pentacles showing up. But I feel like you're very focused on your material world, your home, your family, your stability. It doesn't have to be a child. It could be an ex. It could be a friend. It could be a family member. I do feel like this person's coming towards you. I feel like they see things are growing in your life. You're very focused on your material world. You've despite this person, you've kept going. You've kept persevering. When this person comes in, it's going to put you at this Two of Wands energy. This is going to be a crossroads that you're going to have to decide. This could be someone coming in needing your help, and you're going to have to decide whether or not to help this person. Spirit, show me sudden wealth and how you can help this person. Spirit, show me sudden wealth if you even want to help this person. This could be someone that has stolen from you in the past, taken from you in the past. Spirit, show me sudden wealth. Why is it here? The occupation here, and you coming out in that Emperor energy, I definitely feel, you are focused on the material world. We see you as the King of Pentacles right here. And with Empress, Emperor, you're working on something in the material world. I feel like you're putting time, energy, resources, your blood, sweat, and tears into whatever you're doing in the material world. The Sun, look at that. This is something that's going to make you really happy, whatever this sudden wealth is. The Magician, you two major arcanas with this. You're manifesting in this sudden wealth, and it is going to make you very, very happy. Queen of Wands, feminine, fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, being in that Queen of Wands energy, going after what you want. The Queen of Wands, she does what she wants. She goes after what she wants, and she's very determined. Spirit, show me the Sun. Why is the Sun here? Leo energy with the Sun. Strong Leo here for you, Pisces. You have strength and the Sun. Eight of Swords. And the Five of Pentacles. Taking you up out of Five of Pentacles. Not feeling like you have enough. Or just getting by, barely having enough to get by. This is that feeling of You just have it barely enough. You're barely making it. Eight of Swords, feeling that self-imposed imprisonment of the mind because you don't feel like you have enough. That's what you're coming up out of that. Spirit, show me the Eight of Swords. Why is the Eight of Swords here? Knight of Wands. And the Moon. Pisces, Cancer energy. That's your energy with the Moon. Wow. I feel like with this Knight of Wands, this is you taking brave, impulsive action forward once you are released from that cage. And you were never trapped in that cage. That lid was never on. You could see that in the card. The Moon here, I feel like you've been following your moon path. You know, I feel like that situation with that thief person there, that was a difficult period in your life, but you kept going and you kept persevering. And in the moon path, you have to follow it by your faith and by using your intuition. And you've done that. And now going from being Eight of Swords energy to being the Knight of Wands, which is being, taking brave, impulsive action forward here. No longer feeling tied down in a cage. Because I do feel like with that, under this sudden wealth, you may have went through a difficult period where maybe money was really tight. Maybe you've been working on something, but your ships haven't come in yet. They're going to start coming in. Spirit, show me false person. Okay. Too many, but I do see King of Cups, Seven of Cups. Masculine water energy, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. You could have been dealing with someone here who, couldn't make up their mind with false person. Someone who maybe made you an option. It could have been that thief. The thief could have been tied to a person. Thief coming out here, this person that you were dealing with, this person who had that devil energy and everything, that person could have been with someone else. Someone who took this person away from you. Spirit, show me false person. I definitely feel like you dealt with a very difficult period where there could have been a lot of illusions and delusions. You could have been dealing with the King of Cups, someone who could also have water in their chart. They don't have to. Spirit, show me false person. The Fool. And the Nine of Wands. There's that Queen of Swords from over here. Yeah, you've got someone here who was very, very, very foolish, okay, with the Fool. Someone who's now in wounded warrior energy. This is someone who I feel like got burned. Queen of Swords, again, in the reverse. This is someone who's a false person, someone who will lie, cheat, steal. And they did something really foolish here. And now they're in Nine of Wands. And I feel like what they did foolish was lying to you, taking from you. Spirit, show me the Fool. Why is it here? For some of you, you could have been in a relationship. I feel this for some of you. It's not going to work. It's not going to resonate for everyone. But for some of you, I feel like you could have been in a relationship and someone could have come along and this person could have went with that person. Spirit, show me the Fool. Why is it here? Ten of Pentacles. And the King of Swords. Masculine air energy. We saw the Queen of Swords. Now we see the King of Swords. Seven of Swords. Someone who is being lying, cheating, stealing here. I feel like for a lot of you, this is someone who got with someone else. We saw the Queen of Swords. Now we see the King of Swords. I feel like that relationship has ended. They thought that they were going to get the Ten of Pentacles with that person, and it didn't work out. They took some kind of leap of faith forward here with someone else. Spirit, show me the Ten of Pentacles. Why is it here? Show me the Ten of Pentacles, Spirit. They thought they were going to get the Ten of Pentacles with that person. It did not work out. They made a foolish decision. Spirit, show me Ten of Pentacles. There's that King of Cups we saw earlier. And the Ace of Cups. It did not work out. Now they're coming towards you as the King of Cups, offering you an Ace of Cups, offering you a new beginning, a reconciliation here. But I feel like you are focused on your material world, and your ships are coming in because of it. You're going into Empress, Emperor energy, balanced divine energy. Spirit, give me an oracle card for guidance for Pisces. Give me an oracle card for Pisces, Spirit. We have transformation. And I'm going to read it to you. I definitely feel like, over here under Thief, this person you were dealing with may have chose someone over you. They were at least with someone else. For whatever reason, things ended with you. You found out, you left the situation, they left you to be with this person, but someone came in and this person went with that other person. And now I feel like that did not work out and they want to come back around with you. So I'm going to read this to you, and everyone has free will. So some of you may want this person back, some of you may not. But I feel like you have been focused on your material world, and it is growing. Transformation, process identity, seek answers. A woman is dressed in a red polka dot dress. The upper part has already begun the process of transforming into a butterfly. With her hand, she touches her chest. Is the butterfly a part of her body? Is it a symbol of her soul? Is the woman transforming into a new life? This card leaves us with more questions than answers. Maybe you will find answers by thinking about how you would respond to those questions. Am I the person I would like to be? What can I do right now to transform some small part of myself? And I definitely feel like, Pisces, and whoever this resonates for, that you have been transforming here. I feel like you're getting this transformation card because you've transformed since you dealt with this person over here. I do feel like this person's coming back around. And I feel like you're very focused on your material world, and it is setting you free here. Whatever this sudden wealth is, it's going to take you up out of maybe not feeling like you have enough to having plenty and being that Empress, Emperor energy. And this person may be kind of keeping tabs on you. They might see that you're getting some kind of success in your life, and they're wanting to come back around for that. Okay, I hope you enjoyed the reading, Pisces. If you did, please like the video.